Today we're making a beautiful Mexican chopped salad. It's one of my favorites. Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Tami from Nutmeg Notebook, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite salads. So my husband Tom and I love to have a chopped salad practically every day, even in the winter time, and I want to show you the beautiful Mexican chopped salad because even on a cold rainy day here in Northern California, it can hit the spot. So we're actually going to chop the salad. It all begins with one of the batch prepped salads. We make these once a week. It only takes 30 minutes to make 14 of these salads, 7 for Tom, 7 for myself. Yes, they really do last 7 to 10 days. I have a video. I'll give you a link for that in the show notes where it says more so you can see how we do it. So what we start off with out of our chopped salad is first I'm just going to give the tomatoes a little cut. Now this is a 15-inch Holland Bowl and this is a mezzaluna knife. We've been making salads in these bowls since about 2015, 2016, somewhere in there. So about 10 years, 9-10 years. Now, the reason I'm going ahead and cutting the tomato is because if I start chopping it, then the little seeds and juice are going to jump out and get my sweater all dirty. Now I'm going to put the salad in here. This one today I have broccoli, slaw, shredded carrots, shredded Brussels sprouts, red cabbage. I have some kale, red onions, super greens, spinach, lots of yummy. And I did put a paper towel in the bottom of the container because the greens were a little bit more damp than I like them to be. Otherwise, if they're pretty dry, I don't bother with that. Now I'm just going to use my mezzaluna knife and I'm going to chop this up. Why do we chop a salad? Because it tastes so much better. You're going to see how it is going to reduce the volume, the overall volume. It makes it easier to chew. A lot of people who have TMJ or dental problems really prefer a chopped salad for its ease to eat it. It makes chewing so much easier. Now, don't think that we don't get to chew a lot because we do. There's a lot of chewing still going on. So we're going to go ahead and chop it. It takes about 3 minutes to chop this salad. So it goes pretty fast. And the wonderful thing about doing this by hand rather than a food processor is it's very easy to control how chopped you get it. Now, Tom likes to chop his a lot more fine than I like mine, but that's okay because he chops his salad and I chop mine. And so we can have it the way we want it. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro to it because this is a Mexican salad. You can add whatever kind of fresh herbs you like, dill, basil, thyme, they're all wonderful. So this is about how much I like to have mine chopped. So it just makes it easier. You know, when salad is in big pieces, it's hard to get them in your mouth. No problem with this. Sometimes I eat this with a spoon. So let's see. I do want to add my flax to it. It's a good way to get a tablespoon of ground flax in. And then I'm also going to squeeze some fresh lime juice over it. Just makes it taste so much better. And another. So this is about half of a lime here. And that just reduces the need for salad dressing as well because it's going to have so much flavor. I have all that fresh cilantro in there and this is just going to be super delicious. Yum. Smells amazing. Now what I usually do is I transfer it to this 2-quart Corelle bowl for ease of eating. It would be too deep. This bowl is a bit deep to be eating out of. And so I just transfer it to my Corelle bowl and then I add my toppings. It smells amazing. So before I show you how I top it, I want to talk to you about my Holland wood bowl. So this is a 15-inch wood bowl. This one happens to be cherry. They have a lot of different woods that you can choose from. And then this is a mezzaluna knife, also from the Holland Bowl Mill company. Now, all year long, we have a special where if you use our affiliate link, you can get the bowl and you can get a free knife to go with it so that you can chop your salad. I'm going to add a little bit of ground cumin just because I love the flavor of it. You could add chili powder, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, whatever you have, whatever seasonings you prefer. That would be great. So now we're ready to put the toppings on, and I like to heat them up. But first, let's talk about the taco lentils that I'm going to put on here. So you can cook your own lentils in the Instant Pot. I have a recipe to do that on the blog at nutmegnotebook.com. Or if you're in a hurry like I was today, you can use these canned lentils. I buy these at Whole Foods. I've seen them at other stores as well. They're already cooked, no salt added. They're so convenient, delicious, easy to use. You can also get the the Trader Joe's lentils. These are in the refrigeration section. Now, these do have some sodium in them, so if you're avoiding sodium, then go with the canned ones with no added salt. So I just took and added some taco seasonings, cumin, chili powder, chipotle chili powder. I don't measure, I just dump. And then also some salsa. Now, I've heated these up, and I'm just going to put them on top of my salad. So these add a lot of fiber and a lot of protein. This is some brown rice. We batch prep our brown rice as well. And so Tom makes a big pot of it in our Instant Pot. We have a video on how to do that. And then we put it in the freezer so that we have rice always ready to heat and eat. Then this is some organic fire roasted corn that I got at my Whole Foods. It comes frozen and then you can just heat it up. So we're going to add that on here as well. It's just that little bit of fire roasting just gives it a boost of flavor. Okay, then I have some avocado. Love avocado. You never know what you're going to get when you open them up. So it's always a good idea to buy more than one. So I'm just going to add that. A little more here. This is a good fat. It tastes delicious. It adds a richness to my salad as well. If you're in weight loss mode, you might want to avoid a lot of avocado because it is extra calories. Then we have some tomatoes. Even though there are some tomatoes in here, I like to add extra tomatoes. It just makes the flavor pop. Plus, it looks beautiful. Look how pretty this is. They say to eat the rainbow, you guys. So that's what we're doing today. We're having lots of color in this salad. I also have some green onions. We're going to sprinkle those around. I love green onions. There was red onion in the salad, but because we have so much lettuce in here, so many vegetables and greens, I like to layer the flavors so that they are more intense. Then I'm also going to add some salsa. This is some store-bought salsa. I buy this one at Costco. Yes, it does have some sodium in it. We do use condiments that have sodium. I'm just going to place some in the center here. That looks pretty good to me. Then I have some microgreens. These happen to be bok choy. I don't normally choose these, but they had the best date on them. So usually I do like to get the broccoli ones. I'm just going to sprinkle those around on my salad as well. They are just packed with nutrients. Then I have more cilantro. I happen to love cilantro, and so I'm going to add some more. That just gives it a tremendous amount of flavor. It's so fresh and wonderful, sticking to my fingers. Then some raw pumpkin seeds. We buy these from the Whole Foods, from the bulk section. They add a little bit of crunch, protein, more nutrients, fiber. And these are my crispy, oil-free tortilla strips. So what I do is I just take my corn tortillas and I slice them really thin. Then I put them in my air fryer at 375 degrees. Now these are the thinnables. They're very thin. They only take like 4 minutes. Now this adds a beautiful crunch to my salad. Now I like to make a whole big batch of these at one time, and then I will put them in a glass container that has a snap lock lid, and these will last for weeks. They will not get stale, and that way you don't have to make them fresh every day. I can also make chips ahead of time that same way. Now, if I had some of my Chipotle nacho cheese sauce made, I would also add that on here today, but I don't. And it doesn't matter because this is going to be super delicious, satisfying, and filling. And yeah, my eyes might have been bigger than my stomach today. I really loaded this one up. This might make 2 meals for me, but I'll start on it and see how far I get. And then I also have one of my cornbread muffins. These are gluten-free, oil-free, absolutely delicious, and I do put corn in these, and they're so yummy. So this makes for a delicious, satisfying meal, and because I heated up the rice, the corn, and the lentils, then I have a hot taco salad, which is really exciting and a great way to get your salads in the winter time. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go over to nutmegnotebook.com and check out my blog and all the recipes that I have there. I'm Tami, and I help you get healthy and stay healthy, one salad at a time. Thanks for watching.